Yeah. Good evening, everybody. Again, thank you again for attending our webinar. We have been doing this every month, second or third weeks of the month. We do it on a Saturday or weekday evenings or Saturday mornings. Thank you for joining us, and then more people will be joining us as we progress. We want to start it on time. It's about 4, 6 or something. Let's start it right now. Most of you know us and we know you. I see familiar faces and stuff like that. We are DhanLAP, a loan against mutual fund platform. We digitally enable advisors to get their customers not to redeem, but to lien mark and get loan against it, so that the wealth of the customers grows as they pay back their loans and stuff like that. So basically, a digital loan against mutual fund platform for the people who are attending it for the first time. We are the first ones to do it in India, and we are the lowest interest today in India. We are the lowest interest rate for loan against mutual funds across digital platforms, across offline, online platform for retail customers. We're talking about retail customers who have 10 lakh, 20 lakh, 40 lakh worth of assets, who wants to have a short-term, mid-term need for finance, for money, and then everybody needs money. Therefore, they are just doing it to, instead of selling, instead of redeeming the mutual funds, we are having a platform for them to lean market and get them and then enjoy the benefits of the money and enjoy the growth of the platform, growth of their assets too. And just go back to my first, before I start, I want to there are few advisors I mean, the platform has been there for about 3.5 years. We have a few advisors who have been with us from the beginning, have given us business over a period of time, and they have been with us through our journey and stuff like that. This is a new thing we are doing. The first time we are doing in a webinar. We have appreciated them over the phone or met them personally and stuff like that. But it's the first time we are doing on a webinar in front of all of you, basically. Thank you very much, sir. I have about 5 names. More names I hope to join in the next few webinars. I want all of you to be part of this outstanding advisors group, so that we can all have we do business and we have some fun too. Therefore, want to appreciate all of you for your commitment to the platform and also empowering your investors, because investors are our bread and butter, who gives us the bread and butter. Therefore, you're empowering investors so that they can grow their wealth intelligently and efficiently and stuff like that. Okay, I'll go through the names. Some of them are familiar to you or you don't know. I have a couple of lines for each one of them, because each of them we called this morning and everybody said, no, sir, it's okay and all that stuff. But we just want to go through their names and then honor them. Consider this as our appreciation to you in all honesty, basically. The first one is Mr. S.K. Miraj from Jana Consultancy. Thank you very much, sir. You're there. I can see you. You're there. Thank you very much for being with us from almost from the beginning. I think 2022 or something. You took your first loan. 2023, you took a lot of loans and continuing taking loans for your customers, helping your customers maintain their wealth. Thank you very much, sir. I mean, he has 15 years of ex-service coming from Hooghly, Karnataka. I mean, a lot of people know around that place. They know Jana Consultancy and Mr. S.K. Miraj. He comes from a very simple background, and we speak to him also. He's very, very affectionate and wants the platform to go. Thank you, sir, for giving us this opportunity to service you and getting benefit from our platform. Second is Fauji. I've met him, Mr. Sanjeev Govilla. I met him in Delhi long back, about 8 years back or something, when I was working in a previous company. We had a good relationship, and when I started this platform, he congratulated me and he joined the platform. He is the person who's servicing the Fauji. I mean, he's a lieutenant colonel. Therefore, his services, for his services, Faujis are serving us, and he's trying to improve their betterment of their lives. Most of his clients, I think, he can correct me, are from the Army, Navy. I mean, basically Fauji group, and I've visited his office a couple of times in Delhi and stuff like that. Thank you, sir, for continued support on our platform, and thank you for helping our defense families. Basically, all of defense families are our families, basically protecting us. Thank you very much. It's a noble effort that you're doing and making it also helpful for us. Thank you very much, Mr. Sanjeev Govilla. The third person is Suresh Pawar. He also has been with us for a very long. All these guys have been there for a longer time, giving us loans over a period of time and stuff like that. That's what we said. We will appreciate them first for the top 5 guys who have served us and stuff like that. I mean, he's from Aurangabad. I think I met him once, if I'm not wrong, when I went to Aurangabad. He has a lot of financial wisdom. When we speak to him, it's very clear that he has excellent knowledge on what to service, how knows about his customer from a city like Aurangabad and stuff like that. It's thank you very much again, Mr. Suresh Pawar, to being with us and having us as your platform of choice for doing loan against mutual funds. Prashant Verma is new to the group, and when we spoke to him, he was very affectionate, and he has others have like 15, 20 years of service into the market and stuff. He's relatively new. 5 years is a long time. Our platform is only 3.5 years old, 4 years old. It's 5 years is a long time for in the market, and he has made a remarkable impact. Within a short period of time, he has collected assets, and he has enabled his investors to take loan against mutual funds on our platform and enhance their wealth and stuff like. It's basically protecting their wealth, enhancing their wealth as they have a financial issue, financial problems, need of money and stuff like that. Thank you, Mr. Prashant Verma. Thank you very much for all the things that you've done on the platform and stuff like that. Last but not the least, Lalit Kumar Malhotra. I mean, he's from Noida. I have not met him actually. He has been consistently giving us, excuse me, consistently giving us loans from our platform to his customers. Again, thank you very much, sir. I really appreciate your help. I mean, though Noida, I'll come next time when I come to Noida. I'll definitely meet you. The only person you have met in this whole group. Thanks a lot. Really appreciate it. Appreciate all the things that you have done. Thank you. But these are the 5 persons that we want to appreciate in this particular meeting. It's not that others are not inferior or anything like that. These are guys who have been there with us, journeyed with us for a very long time, over a period of 3.5 years. They have been with us and giving loans on our platform. I hope all of you will be in this list very, very soon. That's how business runs. Therefore, you serve your customers, and we try to enable you to service them with our product. That's what. Thank you very much again for all of you. Hope to see you all soon, very, very soon, personally as well as on the digital platforms. Going forward, the topic of our we do take different topics at different webinars and stuff like that. A lot of people have questions on giving. How do I give high value loans? I mean, obviously, high value loans without breaking the portfolios and stuff like that. For the persons who have joined us new, I'll give a very brief introduction on how to offer loan against mutual funds to your client. It's very. I mean, the client has some X amount of AUM. Instead of selling it, you can lien market so that he'll get a loan against it. It's a secured loan. The mutual fund stays in the customer's name, and everything comes in the customer's name. We just lien mark the assets. A lot of people have these questions whether we will take away their money, their portfolio or their folio or their units or something like that. No, the unit stays in their name, in the client's name basically, but it's just lien marked, so they cannot sell it or they cannot do anything with it except, I mean, pay off the loan, and then we call it revoke. We will revoke the lien so that there is no more lien on that units basically. And we'll explain to you how to boost your earnings with LAMR. Because already you are getting benefited because the customer is not selling the units but lien marking it. Therefore, your trail fee continues. We look at it, how much difference it makes and stuff like that. And we'll also show you a couple of videos and stuff on how to easily educate and onboard clients, because it's a YouTube world, right? Therefore, pictures and videos and stuff, other WhatsApp and videos are the ones that matters rather than long documents or posts and stuff like that. People are there to study it, but the number of people who are looking at short videos and shorts, they call it shorts or reels or whatever it is, seeing and getting educated are much higher. Therefore, we have also to that route to educate our clients, or say give it to you so that you can educate your clients and stuff like that. So let's go ahead. There is I mean, this I don't have to say. All of you are in the business. I mean, I don't have to say as a massive 5.3 or 5.4 crore retail investors, 45 or 46 lakh crore of mutual fund, retail mutual fund investments. I'm talking about, not about corporate, only retail and stuff like that. Therefore, this product, loan against mutual fund. With these 45, 46 and 5.4 crore clients, is easier to offer. It's a huge untapped potential. Very few people, not even 0.01% or less, has taken or know about it. Forget about that there's a product called loan against mutual fund exists. Therefore, you are the carriers of the advice and knowledge to the customers. Therefore, when I talk to MFDs, they know about it, but they didn't have an easier way to do it. Now we have provided a platform where they can onboard their customer, or they can do it on behalf of the customer very easily. It'll take about 10 minutes to complete the whole journey and stuff like that. That's easier to offer. There's no checking, bank checking or credit score checking or bank statement checking, or any of those are not allowed, because the secured lending, all of you know, loan against mutual funds is backed by your mutual fund portfolios or mutual fund folios. Therefore, it's basically a secured lending. Therefore, there's no check is needed, and there is no dependency on who can take a loan, who cannot take a loan, and all that stuff. Anybody who has a mutual fund units, any individual or either a survivor account which has the mutual fund, can take a loan from our platform in 10 minutes or less, depending on how fast you can click buttons. We can do that basically. And then for you as an advisor, you obviously you have built long-term relationship, and you continue to build, because I mean, you are giving them an advice which will not allow, which is making them allow them to have money and also enjoy the wealth, growth of the wealth and stuff like that. Obviously, we also pay about 0.5% of the loan amount upfront. We believe in upfront actually rather than in trail. Therefore, upfront we are paying 0.5% to our partners. Therefore, it's an additional income stream other than obviously continue to get your trail fee and stuff like that. So like I said in the beginning, we are offering not the lowest interest rate in the country for loan against mutual funds. I don't think anybody is offering at 9.38%. None of the digital platforms offer. None of even the offline platforms offer at this rate for the retail investors. I mean, if you're borrowing 5 crores or 10 crores, probably they'll come down on the interest rate. For the retail investors whom you are advising, or most of you are advising, or most of your clients fall in that category, 9.38% is our interest rate that we charge. Obviously, it's a revolving loan with a bank overdraft. This is one thing that we have done in the last 3-4 months back. We didn't have this product. Now, if a customer has 10 lakh rupees worth of mutual funds and he takes a loan of 5 lakhs, basically, he can take 1 lakh out of it. He doesn't have to use all the 5 lakh. There's an overdraft facility which is available even before. But if he pays off that 1 lakh, again, he can take 5 lakhs basically. So it's a revolving loan that's only be offered by a bank, and we are tied up with a bank and stuff. NBFC is very difficult to offer a revolving loan because of their book size. There's some theory behind it why they cannot. We are offering a revolving loan, and obviously it's an instant dispersal. We don't even know when a bank is dispersed. People come at 9 o'clock in the night and take a loan, and we don't even know it happened unless we come in the morning and check our reports and stuff like that. Therefore, it's instant dispersal, no human involvement. Even in dispersal, there's no human involvement from the beginning to end for the customer, and there is no human involvement for the dispersal also. There's one point where VCIP has to be done, where it's virtual customer in-person verification. That timings are from 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. on weekdays, and 9 a.m. to 8 p.m. on weekends and stuff like that. So there's a huge time frame that people can come and take a loan. They can do the VCIP and then go away and then come back and take the loan when they are free and stuff like that. So we have opened up all the doors possible with revolving loan, instant dispersal, VCIP timings from 9 to 9 and stuff like that. We have made it as easy as possible for the customers and for the advisors to advise their customers to take a loan against mutual funds. We are making improvements. When we started, some of this was not there. We are totally digital from the beginning, but instant dispersal, right from IMPS, the revolving loan, the VCIP timings, all this came as we improve the platform. Obviously, we'll improve as we go on. And I think we are the only platform which offers simultaneously multiple lenders. Our competition has also come with multiple lenders, but we have been from the beginning. We had about 4 NBFCs and a bank, and we're still adding more NBFCs and banks in our thing. So the rates will become competitive, the features will become competitive, the lowest, the minimum loan, maximum loan becomes easier, flexible, and stuff like that. So it's very easy when we have multiple lenders. That's why we said no maximum loan limit. We can give loan from multiple lenders also for a single person and stuff like that. So everybody asks me this question, most of the advisors, why can't I just redeem and go away? Obviously, when you redeem, you're selling off your assets and your returns are obviously gone. From that day onwards, when you sell, your return goes to zero because you have sold the asset. When you take a loan, your mutual funds do produce returns. We have taken a nominal 12% CAGR. Therefore, we don't have 15%, 18%. I think in 28% or something was the return in 2024. I'm sure 25 will not be like that, but you never know. But therefore, we take an average return of 12% CAGR, and then the loan cost that we are incurring, and we see on a 1-year loan, 3-year loan. I mean, you can renew it year on year. You can renew your loan against mutual funds. Therefore, we have put up a simple diagram on what benefit the customer is getting because he's taking a loan instead of selling off his assets. He's taking a loan. You can see it in numbers itself. He gets about, in 1 year, he gets about 7,000 rupees on a 5 lakh rupees. That's significant. Excuse me. 7,000 rupees on a 5 lakh rupees, and if you have 5 year, if he renews it and stuff like that, he's having about a lakh and a half for a 5 lakh loan benefit and stuff like that. I mean, I'm not saying he had to take a 5-year loan or a 3-year loan. Even for a 1-year loan, he's getting benefited, and I'm taking only 12% CAGR. Hopefully, market will do better than 12% and do 15%, 18. I don't know what market will do, but the thumb rule is all of you might have done that. 12 to 15% is the average 5-year rolling return of Indian mutual fund right from beginning to right now. That's just, everybody knows that. Therefore, I put all the fees that's possible and then giving you savings that the client can do. This is actual rupee saving that he's having because he's taking a loan from our platform, which is beneficial for the customer and good for you because you're advising him in the right way and stuff like that. So we have, this is the part where if you see the video on the right, we have made it very, very simple for the customer. We have combined a bunch of screens because of the feedback from advisors, feedback from the client that's taking like 10 minutes. Why can't we do it in 5 minutes or 7 minutes? Therefore, we have said we will make it very simple. Obviously, you have to enter your OTPs for, I'm showing the video on the right if you can see it. Mutual funds, once you enter the OTPs, immediately a screen comes which will have all the information, the loan amount, whether it's interest only or EMI, what are the installment, what are the interest rate, what are the tenure, what are the EMI date, what are the processing fee, everything will come. And if you click on EMI, then you'll have that different interest rate, different low months, 12 months or 6 months or 18 months. And then it will keep on doing it. You can see what are all the eligible schemes that are there. If you look at the left corner and the right corner, and the interest rate also. I'm running the video quickly so it is not boring for people. Basically, what this screen shows is basically in one screen, you have all the information. You have your EMI or interest, what is the rate, what is the tenure, what is the processing fee, what is the, you can change the eligible loan amount. It's 1,47,000, you can change it to 1 lakh or 3 lakhs or 5 lakhs and stuff like that. And you can see what are the schemes is eligible for loans. You can, if you have more schemes that you have not seen it, then you can ask for it. And interest, what is the interest, how much do you have to pay per month? I put it there. But then how much you have to pay each month, the first month, the second month, and the 12th month or something. It's a 12-month loan and stuff like that. Therefore, with all this included, we have made it as simple as possible for the customer to be on board and for the advisor to onboard their client. We have combined about 3 or 4 streams from our previous version. I think it's 4 streams we have combined with various. We have taken which lender is good for you, which lender is better for you, and stuff like that. And we have a transparent view of everything: the processing fee, documentation charges. If you click on the fee, there's an I button there, and the processing fee. If you click it, you will see everything. Basically, we have made it clearer and much more transparent on all the things that we do. We used to do it in a very different way in various things. Now we have done it in a very simple way. So whoever wants to have, they can click a button and look at it. Whoever just wants to go ahead and take a loan can take a loan. We used to walk them through all the processes. It's not needed. So after you enter your OTPs for the MF Central and K Fintech, immediately this comes, and once you proceed, you get your Aadhaar and DCIP and stuff like that. The process becomes much, much more simpler for the client and advisor to go through it. The other one we have done is we have compared our, this is a new screen that has come, where you save the processing fee. If you click the I, it will show you exactly what the documentation charges, what the pledge charges, what is the GST on it. Everything is there, and how we compare to the a competition. See, people always complain we are charging processing fee, other peers are charging a flat amount and all that stuff. On the right side, if you see, we have put another platform. I can't name the platform because that's not professional to do it. Therefore, it's other platforms. In that, you see they have a processing fee of 9, but they have bounce charges. We don't have anything, band-aid back charges, security withdrawal, revoke, invoke charges. All these things are there, which amounts to about 50% more than what we charge on an overall basis. Therefore, don't look at only a percentage number that we are doing it. Therefore, if you go to details, you can tell your clients also. If you go to details, you will see how beneficial our interest rate, our processing fee, our charges are compared to the other platforms. I mean, you might know what the other platforms are. I can't tell it. It's not professional to do that. Therefore, this is what you save at least 10 more than 10,000 rupees, says 12,000 rupees here, more than 10,000 rupees by taking a loan towards that because of our interest rate decrease of the RBI and stuff. Before we used to have 10.25, then 9.88, now 9.38 and stuff like that. Therefore, it's very, notionally, loan against mutual fund is a great product to protect your assets in our platform, and obviously digital makes it easier and convenient and faster. And in our platform, the interest rate that we are giving to retail customers, it's a breeze basically. There's no need to think about where to go, what to do. If somebody asks for redemptions, you can easily tell them this is the best way to do it. Don't redeem your assets. Take a loan, then pay it back, and again get back your assets instantly and stuff like that. This is basically to tell the clients how good and how good we are. The second feature which I want to talk to you today is about WhatsApp. See, a lot of people say, oh, I have a phone. I don't want to download the app. I want to do it faster. I want to tell my clients what to do immediately, not wait for him to log in. Because if you have an app, he has to log in and do it. So what we did was, this is never done in this industry till now. I've not heard in the industry, even in the investment industry, I think some of them are trying to do it. But in the loan industry, nobody has done it. For secured loans, for unsecured loans, a couple of people have done it in a very different way. But for secured loans, nobody has done it. Basically, in WhatsApp, if you look at the right, you will get a message, hey, do you want loan against mutual funds? Or if you say hi to our WhatsApp number, which appears at the bottom of every screen, we'll say, hey, let's go ahead and do it. Therefore, you just have to enter your PAN number and you'll get OTPs. As you enter your OTP, I can't go down the screen. Basically, it will show you what is your eligible amount, what is the applicable interest rate, would you like to proceed? If you say yes, then you go ahead and you get various links to do your VCIP, your Aadhaar, getting your pledging. All of it happens inside the WhatsApp. This is a great tool for you and for your customer. When your investor comes in, it's easier for him to tell you. You can guide, you can send WhatsApp messages to him because all of you are in the WhatsApp group or each one have their WhatsApp conversation happening and all this stuff. WhatsApp has become a universal tool, whether we like it, not like it, whether it's boring or whether it's too engaging and stuff like that. WhatsApp has become a universal tool. So we said on a universal tool, let's have our platform. The whole journey that we showed you on the other screen of the right from beginning sign up to the end can be done on WhatsApp. That's what this will enable. What will enable you as advisors, you can send the WhatsApp message to the customer saying that, hey, to your customer, to your investor, to your client, saying that, hey, why don't you click this link and enter this? Why don't you click this link and do Aadhaar or something? We'll also send the links and stuff like that. But you can have the whole process in WhatsApp, which is either the client driven or advisor enabled and advisor assisted client driven. You can do both of them. I mean, it's the same thing. You don't have to have any other tool or any other app on your phone to do it. And most of us use phones all the time, and therefore it's easier way. We found out this will make the advisor and his customer to adapt our platform much more easier than any other app or browser based systems or whatever we built before. It's already still there, but this will make it much more easier and convenient for advisors and customers, and advisor to help customers to make this happen. Okay, if you want a full demo, we will produce a video and send it to all of you on the full demo. Like I did a demo on the combo screen. WhatsApp, it's difficult to do a demo because they don't allow you to do some things on the screenshots and stuff like that. There's some legal things about it. Therefore, we will show you a full demo of erasing the Aadhaar card and all that stuff. We will show you a full demo on our website and send it to you also. Therefore, it's easier for you to understand and stuff like that. Please go through it whenever you have time on the WhatsApp, how to take a secure loan against mutual funds and stuff like that. We'll give you a link and you can, it's not a link, basically a phone number in which you have to say hi and we'll get it running for you. This is about the two important things we are working for the last couple of months. One is combining the streams into this, and the other one is a WhatsApp. It's a new model which takes time and effort to do it and stuff like that. Some people have asked me before, I mean, after the loan is taken, where can I see my clients and stuff like that? When you log in as an advisor, you come to a advisor a corner. That's the thing, and there's a report section out there. If you click on reports, then you have 23 or 25 downloadable real-time reports. You can see who your customers are, or your customers only, obviously, all your customers, what they are taken, when they are taken the loan, how much repayment is it. There's a prepayment report, there's a EMI schedule report. There are about 23 reports. I don't want to go through any. There's a valuation report in which you can see, hey, if he had taken 10 lakhs, his value has gone to 11 lakhs or something, or it has gone to 9.5 lakhs, whatever. What is the valuation of the portfolio that was lien marked is there. I mean, you will have the units and you can multiply units by NAV and get it, but you will have whatever the loan has, all the particulars of a particular loan of all your customers will be available by loan. You can click on each of those. I didn't want to go through internally, but you can see the marks where you can click on a particular name and you'll get the whole loan summary, your loan agreement, your sanction letter, the amount of repayment that is done, what is the outstanding loan balance, everything you will get as a partner to do it. Therefore, this is very useful, and a lot of people, we have had this forever, but people are asking where can I see it and all. I just want to inform in this webinar that this partner dashboard is available. Go to advisor corner, click on reports, then you will have multiple reports. You can do it by date range, by name. There's various things. 20 on the drop down, there'll be 23 reports, and each one of them you can go and see all the loans of your customers appearing at one place. Basically, this is basically a loan management system. We call it in the loan world. We are giving it to the partners, and we are giving it to the partners from the beginning of time, so they can have a real feel on where the loans are. If the customer asks immediately, they can refer and tell you. The customer also has this and stuff like that. So this is about the partner dashboard I want to inform you. Rest of it is, I mean, I've told this, I mean, even in the previous meetings, I put this slide up. There's a repetitive slides basically for people who are coming new, that everybody asks me, oh, I don't want to sell because it's challenging to sell a loan and all that stuff. That's like I said, a fear of risk, which is basically the investment will go away, which I told you it's only lien mark. And obviously, there is a confusion. What will happen is like a home loan, car loan. What will happen? They'll take away the thing if I don't pay and all that stuff. All this misunderstanding of the product, only you can solve because they trust you and you are their advisor, basically. And some people have emotional attachment to investments. I bought this mutual fund for my kid for his education, of my daughter for the marriage and stuff like that. Therefore, you have to make sure that emotional bond is kept alive using this loan against mutual funds and stuff like that. Therefore, the fear of risk you can eliminate easily by saying it will be in your name. It's only lien mark. Obviously, some misunderstanding of the product has to be eliminated. It's not like a personal loan. It will not. They'll not come and come to your office and attach your salary or something like that. This is a secured loan and stuff like that. And then what the emotional attachment, how we can get rid of and stuff like that. This also is, I mean, why they take a loan. I put up a results: home renovation, medical emergencies, education fees, and all that stuff. And then why they take a loan. This is basically a repetitive slide from before. I just want for the new person. Usually people take loan for these things. This is what they at least we ask the like a purpose of the loan. We ask for it. Before they have said this. These things are these are the things why they do investment, and these are the reasons why they do redemption. At redemption, we more want, these are all long-term reasons that they have: educational fees, vacations, and all are short-term reasons that they're taking away the money. LAMF is the ideal solution to do it and stuff like that. Like I said, this is like liquidity. I mean, LAMF is a perfect balance between liquidity and investment preservation, because you get liquidity and your investment is preserved. Yeah, this is something which I've told every advisor that I meet or I talk to and stuff like that. Trail-based commission is what we offer. In the market, our competition is offering only upfront commission. We are offering upfront commission, and the market is offering trail-based commission. The difference is very simple. I mean, customers might get money at the end of, if it's a 1-year loan, they might get money on either 6 months, 9 months or something, and they pay off the loan. Your trail will be done, basically. In upfront world, you guys know better about upfront than me. Upfront commission is much more simpler. Whatever the loan is, we pay the commission upfront. We do not care when the loan can be closed in 2 months, 3 months, 8 months, or 12 months they can do. And renewal also, you get paid upfront commission and stuff like that. As we progress, this is a better upfront is better way for the advisors to earn instead of relying on the customers' payment terms for their commissions, basically. So we always offer upfront. We've been offering upfront from beginning of our time, and we continue to offer. Just want to show what is the difference between a upfront commission and a trail commission, because if the money is the same if they hold it for 12 months, but you get the money upfront. Therefore, there's a cost of money also is involved. When you get it in a trail, it's much lower than when you get it upfront and stuff like that. Therefore, it's an immediate income and stuff like that. And renewal also, we pay the upfront commission when you renew. After 1 year, when he renews, you get a commission exactly the same amount that he has if he's renewed the same loan and stuff like that. I mean, this is a graph for the like we had for customer, this for partners, how they will say on a 1 year loan of 10 lakhs, our loan amount is 5 lakhs. And just a graph which shows you that you will earn your trail commission plus your trail fee as well as our upfront commission and stuff like that. This is basically a graph to do. So, I mean, our proposition is very simple with all the enhancements, the WhatsApp thing and the combo screens and stuff like that, all the efficiencies driven into the process, and the product being itself a great product which will protect the retailer's investment as solving his financial problem. This is what we want to do for your business, for your clients. You can read it. I mean, I don't want to repeat it, saying no exit, no fees, no exit load sort of thing. And always, I mean, when you give an advice, you know this better than me, that if you give an advice that is protect their AUM and growth, they'll be obviously be impressed, and there's a sticky aspect to it and stuff like that. One other thing before I show you a couple of videos that we've created, that we'll send it to you so that you can send it to your clients. For people, like I said, the reels and shots are the flavor of the day, and people wants to look at it and stuff like that. Traditional approach for emergency fund strategy. Right? Traditionally, people used to, I mean, every advisor or everybody advises their friend, colleague, customer, investor, client, anybody, that emergency fund, 6 months salary, 3 months salary, 12 months salary has to be an emergency fund, and they'll always put it in an FD or a liquid fund. FD is a little less. Liquid funds are much better returns, 5% returns or 6% returns today it's giving. Instead of that, you can suggest them, put it in a hybrid or a balanced fund or something, which will give you not even 11 to 15, let's say 10% return, which is double of 5%. And then lean market, you will immediately get when the customer needs an emergency, you just have to come to our app or send us a WhatsApp message saying, hey, withdraw my fund, I need 5 lakhs right now. Immediately money will hit their we don't even know when it hits. You can ask at any point of time for withdrawal. It's an automated process. The money will come into the customer's bank account. Therefore, it has an advantage of investing in equity, which gives a better return. And you will also have, as an advisor, you will have a better return on trade. And emergency doesn't happen every day. Okay, every year, what will happen if the equity goes down and liquid fund stays the same and all that stuff? Like I said, emergency doesn't happen every day, every year. Once in 5 years or once in 10 years, emergency happens for everybody, most of us basically. Before, this will benefit your client, it will benefit you in terms of higher trail fee and stuff. This I just want to indicate. You might want to follow the strategy or not, is obviously your choice basically. But this is one that will have a large impact on the client, because every client will have an emergency fund. And the emergency fund will keep growing as they grow in their care, as they earn more, as the family grows. He has 1 kid, 2 kids and stuff like that, and he has other expenses and stuff like that. Emergency fund always grows along with his income on his growing years. From 20 to 50, I think the emergency fund will grow significantly. And that you can ask the client to invest here to get an extra. And there'll be a large amount if you sit and calculate in a financial planning session. If you sit and calculate the amount, the amount will be very huge, basically. It's just a suggestion for you. So we have this video collaterals, which I want to show you. This is something we created for you. You can send it to your clients. I'll start playing from the beginning.
अकोमोडेशन फीस ये सब मिला के टोटल 80,000 हो गया।
म्यूचुअल फंड्स तोड़ दिए?
अरे नहीं, धनलैप यूज किया, लोन मिल गया म्यूचुअल फंड्स के अगेंस्ट, नो बेचना, नो पेपर वर्क, जस्ट इन 10 मिनट्स।
सही है। इंटरेस्ट?
लो इंटरेस्ट रेट्स, सबसे लो।
स्मार्ट लड़की, स्मार्ट प्लानर।
So this is one of the ads that we did, and we'll all send it to you. We just recently did this ad to give it to our advisors and partners so they can come to this, give it to their clients. They'll immediately understand what it is, why it is. I'll show you the next one. Yeah.
पापा ने जब अपना स्कूटर बेचा था एडमिशन के लिए तब समझ में आया कि सपने पूरे करने के लिए कुछ देना भी पड़े, पर अब सपने पूरे करने का तरीका बदल गया है। म्यूचुअल फंड्स तोड़ने की जरूरत नहीं, धनलाभ से लोन मिलता है बिना कोई पेपर वर्क, बिना कोई वेटिंग के, लो इंटरेस्ट रेट्स पे लोन अंडर 10 मिनट्स, सब कुछ डिजिटल, सेफ भी और सिंपल भी। पापा के सपने थे, अब मेरे फैसले हैं। इन्वेस्टमेंट तोड़ के नहीं, समझदारी से, बिना बेचे, बिना सोच विचार तोड़े धन लाभ करो।
Yeah, I mean, we have about 10 videos or 8 or 10 videos on this. Basically, we will slowly be circulating those videos to you and stuff like that. It's about 40 therefore 40 minutes of thing we have done. I'll open up the floor for questions, or you want more information or your feedback and stuff like that. And then I will go to the chat also and try to. You can go ahead. I mean, you can go ahead, unmute yourself, and then start asking questions. I'll start answering it. Yeah.
Hello.
Yeah, please go ahead, sir.
Asek Miraj from West Bengal.
Yes, sir. How are you doing, sir? Thank you, sir.
Fine. मेरा क्वेश्चन था,
Yeah.
अभी जो लोन स्टार्ट हुआ ना फ्रॉम SIB साउथ इंडियन बैंक,
Yes.
एग्जैक्टली प्रोसेसिंग फी कितना हुआ?
What is it, sir? I can't hear you. Sorry. Can you come again? It's from SIB. What happened?
SIB ने एक्चुअली लोन फ्रॉम SIB साउथ इंडियन बैंक,
Yes.
प्रोसेसिंग फीस चार्जेस
Yes.
एग्जैक्टली फिगर फॉर 1 lakh.
Yes, 5 lakhs. I put the thing over there, sir. I'll
Yes,
share
sir.
it again.
5 lakh.
For 5 lakhs, I'll put it up here. Give me a minute. I think it closed it automatically. Give me 1 second. I'll launch it. 1 second, sir. It automatically closed for timing. I'll just. Yeah. I'll go to that particular slide. Yeah, this is the thing, sir. For 5 lakhs, 1.2% processing fee with the interest paid, there's a loan cost, there's a total return. This is the one, sir.
एक्चुअली क्लाइंट के बारे में एग्जैक्ट फिगर कितना क्रेडिट होगा? 5 लाख लोन अप्रूव होगा तो क्लाइंट के अकाउंट में कितना अमाउंट क्रेडिट होगा?
6,000 rupees, right? 1.2% of 5 lakhs will be taken out, plus the 1,000 rupees of lien marking and documentation charges. Sir. It will be 6,000 rupees basically.
6,000 plus 1,000.
Plus the documentation charges is about, I think the lien marking charge is about 1,000 rupees, sir. It's 590 plus 350. 1,000 rupees will be paid, sir.
ठीक है, एक्चुअली फिगर परसेंटेज कितना होगा? एक्चुअल टोटल जो डिडक्ट अमाउंट होगा ना?
Yes, from 5 lakhs, that amount will be deducted and the rest will be given as a loan. You're right, sir. Yes, sir. You're right, sir. Well, if it's 5 lakhs minus 6,000 minus 1,000, the rest will be given to the customer as a loan. Whatever, 4 lakh 90, whatever 92,000 or 93,000 will be given to the customer as a loan.
4 lakhs 92,000.
Sorry, sir.
4 lakh 92,000.
92,000 or 92,000, I think. Yes, 93,000. I think 92 or 93,000.
Okay.
Because they deduct the interest, and most of the NBFC's banks do that, sir. They deduct the processing fee and only give the rest as a loan.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome, sir. Thank you again, sir. Anybody
else? Hi, sir. This is Harsh. Good evening. From Humphreys Initiative. I'm audible, sir?
Yeah, you're audible. Please go ahead, sir.
Sir, this 1.2% includes GST or the fees is 1.2% plus GST?
It's 1.2% plus GST, sir. That's why I showed that thing there. if you look at my 1 minute, hold on. I'll go
It's
to that
1.2%
screen.
with GST, right?
Yeah, 1 minute. I'll go to that screen because everybody has that question. Here, it is here this is for the loan. You have documentation charges, processing, and GST separately, sir. These are all the charges, sir, that we are charging.
And another thing,
Yeah.
that their foreclosure charges are zero, right?
Yes, foreclosure prepayment charges are
But-
zero. Yes.
But let's say, suppose I take the loan today.
Uh-huh.
Can I close it tomorrow? Or 1 month installment is compulsory?
No, tomorrow you cannot close. Probably 3 days later you can close it.
Because previously, when
Yeah,
Shriram was a loan
previously it was a
partner,
different lender and you had to have the first EMI paid for it to close with the bank. That is not a restriction. Why I said 3 days is there is an RBI ruling that if you close within 3 days, you shouldn't have taken the loan. There's some regulations, sir. 3 days, there has to be a cool-off period of 3 days in which you have to revert all the loans, revert all the agreements. Digitally, it's a little difficult to do. But after 3 days or 3 days, after 3 full days, you can close the loan, sir, in this aspect.
that means client only have to pay the 3 days interest, and he can close the loan then, right?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay, and commission will no effect on this.
No, the commission is coming out of your processing fee. That has nothing to do with the closing. That's why I said trail versus when I explained trail versus upfront, that is already paid to you. I mean, literally paid to you. We pay on the first week of every month, but literally it's paid to you in a virtual world.
Shriram is still your partner?
Sorry, sir.
Shriram is still your partner, sir?
Yes, Shriram Finance, Shriram Credit Company are all our platforms for loan
Because
against
Shriram gives the EMI facility for 1 year tenure.
Yes,
Because of
Shriram
which,
gives EMI facility at a higher interest rate because your eventual interest rate, see, they give it at 12%, okay, but their eventual interest rate, if you do EMI, is about 6%, 5.37% or 5.39%. Therefore, if you look at the
But sir,
eventual yield, it will be less. That's why the EMI rates are higher, sir.
But sir, if you see, like Shriram gives 12% interest rate,
Yeah.
but their interest rate is diminishing.
Yes, it's EMI.
And here's the flat. And if you compare both, then the 12% will be more beneficial in EMI case.
No, sir. If you take 12%, the actual yield, I can show you in the math, I can send an Excel sheet to you. Basically, if you look at 12% EMI, because you're paying money upfront, I mean, you're taking principal plus interest, your eventual interest will be only 6% or even less than that. I can't put the math directly on my head. It's about 5.9 or so. It's 6%, let's say. 6% is the eventual interest you will pay. I mean, eventual interest is the cost of money is there. When you pay the principal upfront, see, you're borrowing 5 lakhs and you're paying, just for example, 10,000 principal today, then that 10,000 is available for me to loan to somebody at 12%. Therefore, that rotation will happen for you, for the customer. For you means for the customer, it will be only like the eventual yield. It's not interest rate is 12%. The eventual money outgo will be around 6%, sir.
Okay. One last thing.
Because you're paying EMI, not interest only, you will pay 9.38 means you'll pay 9.38% all through the year until you close the loan. Yeah, go ahead, sir. Go ahead with your question.
One last thing. I have connected some XYZ loan against mutual fund company, and they are also giving OD facility, overdraft facility.
Correct.
In which they will provide you an app of their company, and the amount you withdraw from that app,
yes,
the interest will be charged on that amount only.
We are also same thing. We'll only charge
you're also same?
I'm also same for the amount. If you have 5 lakh loan and you took only 1 lakh loan, I'll charge you interest only for 1 lakh.
And what is the maximum loan you are giving?
We are giving for the interest only. We are giving maximum loan is 2 crores, but for SIB it's 20. It's a bank. Therefore, for 9.38% interest, the maximum is 20 lakhs in equity, 1 crore in debt. For the other EMI or interest from Shriram, it's unlimited. We are given 2 crore loan and stuff like that.
Can you if there is a client who wants more than 20 lakhs, so is there any possibility you guys can do anything?
Yeah, I'll split it into 2. I'll make 20 lakhs to be taken from here and the rest taken from the other entity.
Means per pan it can be 1 crore 20 lakhs.
Potentially, yes. Potentially, yes. Potentially, yes.
And loan against shares are also there.
Yes, sir. I didn't say that here because most of our advisors of mutual funds, we have loan against shares from 3 different companies, Shriram Finance, Shriram Credit, and another NBFC. We are enabling it for SIB also, loan against shares. It is yet to come. That's why I didn't want to say about it. But yes, interest rates are very similar.
Okay. Thank you, sir.
You're welcome. Thank you for attending our webinar. Anybody else? I just want to see whether the chat, have you answered everybody? Yeah, we have answered everybody. My colleague has answered everybody in chat. If there's any question, we are always available, sir. The last slide, that's why I don't want to close it. The last slide has a phone number, email address, everything is there. 1 minute, I'll put up this last slide. The video is
Hello.
Yeah, please go ahead, sir.
So this is Ram Prabhu from Coimbatore.
Hello, sir.
Hello, sir. Sir, how to connect with you? Because 2-3 times I in the WhatsApp I tried to connect the RM, but no response.
Sir, we are always available, sir. I mean, I just tell me your number. I'll just write it down and give you a call after this webinar. During the webinar, I can't do it, but I will send you the thing. Can you please give us your number, sir, if you don't mind?
98430
98430
13512.
13512. Okay.
Yes, sir.
98430 18.
P5.
Sorry, sir. Okay, we got it, sir. We got it. My
98430.
colleague got it. Therefore, we will give you a call right after this, sir. I'm sorry. I mean, we are
No
always
problem.
here. We are trying to get to you, sir. Therefore, definitely we'll call you back and we'll call just after this webinar. Somebody from our office will call you.
Right, sir. How to find the loan eligibility?
So we have an eligibility tool I showed in the last webinar. You can, they will guide you. You can, when you sign up with us, there's something known as a check eligibility tool, we call it. You can onboard your customer just with this PAN number and email address, PAN number and mobile number. If you give us, we will give an OTP goes to the customer. If you put the OTP in there, then immediately we'll go how much loan you're eligible for. It'll take 2 minutes for you to do the whole thing.
Okay.
Then if you, I mean, we'll know how much AUM he has and how much equity, how much debt. 50% for equity, 70% for debt, and there are maximum minimums and stuff like that. We'll calculate and immediately tell you. For every one of your clients, you can do it. It's not like you have to take loan for every client, but I will encourage you to do most of your clients, do it and keep it. It's not going to differ that much, basically. When the market goes up, it will increase. If it goes down, it will decrease. But other than that, you can tell them this much loan you have. Approximately, you can take whatever, 7 lakhs of loan from your portfolio or something like that.
Okay. So OD like facility also is available, no?
Yes, sir. The OD is available, like the other gentleman asked. There's an OD facility where if you take a 5 lakh loan, you don't have to take all the 5 lakhs. You can take only 1 lakh, and 2 months later you can take another 2 lakhs, and you can repay 3 lakhs and take another 5 lakhs. We call it OD plus revolving. OD includes revolving, basically. You can, when you pay back, you can take the money again if you want during the tenure. If tenure is over, you can renew the loan and stuff like that. All facilities are available, sir.
So till that we have to pay the interest every month.
Yeah, every month you have to pay the
Every
interest.
month or quarter?
Sorry?
Every month or quarter?
Every month, sir. We collect interest every month. I'll tell you a reason why quarter. In a quarter, what happens is 90 days. Banks and NBFCs are restricted. If they cannot take the payment 90 days, they declare as NPA. So one bounce will make you NPA. Therefore, that's what they don't do. They collect it every month. Even if you miss 1 month, you can collect it in the second month and stuff like that. That's the reason why we don't do quarter for loan against mutual funds.
Right. Okay, thank you.
You're welcome, sir.
Sir, one thing. If I
sir.
lean my mutual funds, can I lean additional mutual funds in my existing account? And if yes, then what is the fees?
Okay, so I mean, there are 2 ways to do it. Okay, if you want to have additional money, then you have to take a different loan, and the fees are the same, and everything is new and all that stuff. But if your client has a mutual fund, like I say XYZ mutual fund, and that's not performing well, and he wants to sell it off, but it's lien mark, you can't sell it when you're lien mark. You can take an ABC mutual fund of equal value. This is probably 100 units at 10 rupees. This will be probably 500 units at 5 rupees or 2 rupees or something like that. For equal amount, you take it. You can replace this. We call it add and remove mutual funds. You can replace this
Mhm.
mutual fund with that mutual fund, and we will revoke the XYZ mutual fund, and you can sell it in the market. If you want to add mutual funds to an existing loan, that is not possible. Why? Because the loan agreement is for a particular amount. Nobody can do this. I mean, even home top-ups, if you look at home loan top-ups or something, they do a separate agreement. It's not in the same agreement. You'll have a home top-up agreement and stuff like that. That's what it's not different. Loan is what they account for, but that's how they do it in home loan. Car, you don't have a top-up and all. Home is usually you have a top-up and stuff like that. But anyway,
and
coming
if
back,
I
in our case, we have to have, if you want more money with the existing loan, then you take a second loan, basically.
and if I partially prepay the loan, partially
You can take it back again. Yes, you partially
let's say I have taken the loan of 10 lakhs, okay,
sure,
and I partial prepay the amount of 5 lakhs.
sure.
Can I do partial unlean then?
No,
I want to
no.
no
You
partial
cannot do
is
that.
not there.
Why? Because I'll tell you the reason also. It's a single agreement that has loan lien value and loan value. You can't decrease that, basically. That's why we
But
can't.
sir, these facilities is provided by other NBFCs also.
If they are doing it, they're doing it, sir. I do not know. You cannot do it actually. But if you're doing it, I learned from them, basically. We don't do it.
Okay, sir.
Partial lien marking has its own disadvantages and stuff like that. And it's legally you have to put another agreement for a new lien marking and stuff because you are giving away a secured. It's like paying off your loan and giving one room in your house sort of thing. You cannot do that actually, but others are doing. They probably are smarter and they'll learn from them.
Means you have to close the full loan for the unlean.
Yes.
Okay, sir. Noted.
I know 99% of the NBFCs and banks will do that. Probably the one you're talking about is doing a little bit smarter. That's all.
Thanks, sir.
You're welcome. Anything else, sir?
Hello, sir. Mansi here.
Sure.
I have one
Yes, madam.
query.
Sure.
Last time when I had done one LAS, so the whole amount that was 5 lakhs that had got credited to the client's account. Now, this OD facility, how will this work if the client doesn't want to use 5 lakhs totally?
Yeah,
So how
I
we
mean,
can
when he goes through the process, madam, there is a thing
Hmm.
called multiple disbursements. You can say, I
Okay.
don't want 5 lakhs is a default basically because we want to
Hmm.
give the loan for 5 lakh. We can say, I want only 1 lakh and that only 1 lakh will be disbursed. If you want, we can go through the process again on a video call or whatever, on a Google Meet or a Zoom call.
Hmm.
We can show you which call. I can send you a video in which we can say where the screen is and how you can do it. And whenever he wants the rest of the money or part of the rest of the money, like 5 lakhs, he wants 1 lakh, another 2 lakhs if he needs, he just have to log into your mobile app or web and then click on multiple withdraw. I want to withdraw 1 lakh means he will send it. He doesn't
So
have, he or
this,
she doesn't have to take the full amount, madam.
okay, so there is an app of DhanLAP that the client can access?
Yes, there's an app of the DhanLAP in Android and in iOS that he can access. Yes.
Okay, fine. Thank you.
Any questions, call us, madam. We are here to help you so that you can you can help your clients better. Yeah.
Yeah, sure.
You're welcome. What is it, sir? So any other questions? Any other? You can always, like I said, you can always contact us. We'll come back and stuff like that. No issues all. Somebody has asked, you said that you're having different lenders where we can check the terms and interest rate of the different lenders where the investor has to select the lender. No, we assign the lender to the investor most of the time, sir, because there's a list of things. They have some lenders have credit score requirements. Some lenders have the minimum and maximum differently. Like NBFC has no maximum, but minimum is less and stuff like that. Depending upon what loan you have and what type of assets you have, we match the the best lender to your customers. If you want, I can send you the list of lenders that we have on our platform separately, but on the system we don't show it.
So I want to know if the payment has come back as a refund from Star Health or where.
Anything else, sir? Anybody?
सर हाइब्रिड फंड्स के अंदर कितना परसेंट मिलता है लोन में?
50%.
हाइब्रिड में नहीं होता कि जैसे if I have a debt portion in a hybrid,
consider the equity funds and give us 50%, sir.
You consider it as equity fund?
Yeah, because hybrid can go either way. Therefore, it depends upon the lender who does it. Banks does it at 70, NBFCs does it at 50 and stuff like that. Therefore, I don't want to say anything. 50 is easier for me to say. That's why I said 50. You might get 50 or 70 depending upon the hybrid fund and the AMC that you have.
If it is a conservative hybrid fund,
Then
there
it
is
will be
a
70, sir. That is why. I mean, this was the
and
qualification. I didn't want to confuse people. It will be 70. It will be considered as a debt fund. We have a definition of what is a debt and equity. We can send it to you, and this is what a subcategory we call it: hybrid debt,
So previously
equity,
I
then
connected
hybrid, then conservative. Yes.
previously I connected my RM. Then
Yes.
it was like the loan will provide on the proportionate basis on the on the ratio of debt and equity. If the
Yes,
like
same thing. Yes, 50% for debt, equity, and 70% for debt.
on the hybrid. Okay.
On hybrid, conservative hybrid, 70%. I'm sorry, you asked for conservative hybrid. It's 70. It's considered as a debt fund in our system, therefore it'll be 70.
Check.
Yeah, but see, when you get it, there's a hybrid funds which we consider equity also. That's why I didn't want to answer as 70. I said 50, it's conservative. I mean, it's in my mind, it's easier to answer that. Yeah. Anything else, anybody, sir? It's already 5 o'clock. You all can call us. I mean, I showed the video, I showed the phone number, WhatsApp number, and all that stuff. Please engage with us. We are here to. I mean, the only job that we do is to engage and service you, basically, so that you can service your customers better. Thank you very much for all the time. Thank you, those 5 advisors who have been with us for a long time. Really appreciate it. And I want all of you in that list in the coming months. Thanks a lot, sir. Have a nice day.